So I don't know if you can hear me or not. It's about 8 o'clock on the 20th of February 18. So, like I said, this heater's loud. So we put the bag up here with some water in it, say about a gallon or so. Remember, this water was frozen, like as close to a brick as you could get. Just a little bit of water to siphon off the top. So this is going from with probably 30 degrees or so, 32 degrees, and you're trying to get it to where you can have warm water. Now you think, well, that's a lot of work, but you can't exactly create a better approach with what you've got here. So I could tell you, let's talk about a few essentials. If you're gonna rough it, you got to understand that whatever you bring, sorry about the camera moving around there, just lost some water. If you think of the essentials you need, well, there's one of them. You're going to need that. I put water in here and wash my clothes, and I put it in front of this. Heat it up, and I wash my clothes. This light right here, it's only 10 watts. You gotta pay attention to wattage. What I did is I ran a couple of circuits, and then I just put a plug end on it, plug it into my extension cord. The extension cord, 10 wire extension cord, these are like $100. They're expensive. Don't go cheap on that. Let's get out here, make sure you can hear me. Don't go cheap on that. You can see that it runs from here all the way over there. So you got to get a really good extension cord. So you got the heater, even though that runs off diesel kerosene, right? You got a lot of things you don't realize you have to plug in. You got a jumper box over there. I've already had to use that a couple times. Batteries do not like cold. I just brought the coffee maker. This is my first day with that. I've gone over a month without that. You got a battery charger for the chainsaw. So let's get back over here to the trailer. We can see our extension cords running out this way. For right now, that's all we can do. We don't have any other means, so we have to do what we have to do. Now, let me see if I can turn the sound down a little bit so you can go on eco mode here. Oh, I guess it was on eco mode. Nice thing about this is you can see if I can get down here. So right there, it's 310 watts it's using. That's 123 volts, 2.5 amps, 310 roughly 202 watts. Kind of nice, you can toggle through. This one gives you a 30 amp here, which has a plug actually like this you can transform it to. This right here is actually, let's talk about this. This charges DC batteries right here. It's got eco, like an eco throttle thing, so we can kick it up or turn it down. Here's your ground. We're going to hook up a different ground. You can actually get a parallel and get two of these, which is nice about this thing. And then we can actually put some splits on this, because this thing can handle quite a bit. So when you're looking at inverters and stuff, I would recommend this. If you're gonna rough it, you have to have some source of power. So we got a little bit of solar working, but solar math, we'll talk later about it. You're not going to like solar math. Solar math is, it takes a hell of a lot of solar to create very little wattage. A day like today, you're not going to get much from that, if anything, because it'll ice over the top of the panels. What are you going to do? Get up there and bust your ass and clean the ice off all the panels? No. So forget it. Today's not the day for that. We'll talk about solar math later. So here, that's one of the essentials. Number two, we have to transport water. This trailer does that. We did it in the truck, but we got a little bit too much squatting out of the truck. It's diesel, but it's only a 1500. says it can do 2,000 pounds roughly, but that's just simply not true. All right, so I think, I don't know if you can see it or not, but now it's kind of hard to see from this distance, but I was going to show you some of the solar, and it looks like I left my battery out. It's not too smart. A lot of things. It's just me out here. So a lot of things you have to do. I could see the weather was changing. I got stuff out of the back of the truck that would have been ruined. You constantly are working on something. It's not like you're just sitting around here, because face it, every single thing you do, including just trying to eat a meal, is problematic. And we'll talk about eating meals and how to get food and how much food can you store in the next episode.